Ja, herzlich willkommen zur neuen Ausgabe SI Talk und bei mir ist Michel. Er ist von X-Terra, der Geologe. Und warum ich heute ein zweites Interview mache, gestern habe ich es schon mal angekündigt von dem Interview mit dem CEO, ist, ich habe auf diesem Stand ein paar interessante Steine vorgefunden. Genauer gesagt sind es diese Steine. Vor allem reizen mich natürlich diese Zahlen. Das sind 15,6 Gramm Gold pro Tonne. 15,6 Gramm Gold pro Tonne findet man nicht immer. Und deswegen will ich einfach einmal ein bisschen mehr über das Projekt wissen. Michel, thank you to have time. I saw this stone on your booth, and 15.6 gram gold is not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
So, and that brings me a little bit more to find out a little bit more from the geological side. Yesterday I have an interview with your CEO, and he told me about the project. Also, we talk a little bit about the history, how it comes. But first question before we come to these numbers is, what are you doing in the past and what is really your background?
Well, my background is that I'm a geological engineer. So I started working in the mining industry, in the exploration industry with a government-owned company. So I was exploring all the Beijing's small belt. At the origin, these belts were not very attractive because they were far from all infrastructure. But now, since then, Virginia, I joined a group of Virginia, who were three, with André Gaumont, Paul Archer, and me. And finally, we discovered the Éléonore Gold deposit that we sold more than $500 million to Goldcorp. Now it's in production. So by our days, 15 years later, there is a lot of mining company now active in the Beijing area. Mm-hmm. So that's my background. Now I'm not in the exploration industry anymore till I meet this guy, the CEO, Michael. So he have a beautiful project. I love this project, and the structure of the company is also fantastic.
Yeah,
so.
And this is in the same area like your past.
Absolutely.
So you understand how the geology is in their area.
Absolutely.
So what is so fantastic on this project?
I liked, because you said that, yes, 15.6 grams per ton is very good, but see, you can find 15 grams of gold in a lot of places. But what's wonderful with this project is that there is no big grades, and then the next sample will be very low. So it's 15 grams, 10 grams, 5 grams, 6 grams, 15 grams again. So that's why we end up with the trench that is 5 grams over 5 meters. So there is no pipetic gold effect. So that's what I like. And when you look at the rock, you can see that gold was there probably before the main deformation even. So it can be a huge system that have just been refolded or refaulted by something else. So then the amount of alteration is also very important in the rocks, and that's what we have there.
Yeah. Is this similar to Éléonore?
Similar. I don't want to say that it's
every project is different. We know
exactly, but you need three things to have a gold mine. You need a heat source, you need some volcanic structure, and then a trap. And that's what we have there. And so all these three features can be different looking on different projects. And over there, I have a very huge heat source on the south that is ultramafic rocks, intrusive. There is a lot of volcanic faults, I think, because there is a lot of volcanic rocks. So you need the conductor for these rocks. And you have an exilite at the top. So everything is there. The sediments are there. Everything looks good.
What you're planning as next by that project?
For sure, we have only 3 days of exploration over there, and already 5 grams over 5 meters. And we plan, first of all, a very good prospection program with geologists all the time, because there is a lot of alteration. We want to understand what happened there. And after that, I'm sure that we will have a lot of other targets. And I will be honest, a lot of company, because a lot of people know me here, and they all want to get in the project, because actually at this stage it's cheap to get in the project. Sure. So they all want to get in, but no, we will go alone this summer, and we will see if we will drill on fall. See, normally with 1 grams over 5 meter, I drill. Now we have 5 over 5 and it's open. So there is huge change that we drill.
So that's mean you started with geophysics this
yeah.
And then in the end you will drill this year this project too?
I think so. I think so. We don't want to push too much, and we also need to decide if we will drill alone or with the partners, because money is always a matter. And yes, we did an airborne survey, a magnetic EM survey this winter, and it's beautiful. A lot of people just stop here to look at it, and I'm actually very surprised by the quality of the data, because in the past, when I was a geologist, the technology is so now perfect. See, you can even map just with the airborne.
Wow. I'm 15 years in the business and always running around. A lot of people talking MAG and VTM or whatever. For me, I must say, I'm more from the financial side. For me, a lot of colors. But as a geologist, it's mean for you something.
Well, there is a MAG anomaly of 0.5 per 2.5 kilometers around the Vierano showing, and because I've been on the field, I can tell you that there is no magnetic rocks. So this magnetics probably comes from the alteration of the original rocks that was there. So is this an alteration halo? And there is a lot of weak conductor. That's what I want, because we're looking for gold. We're not looking for VMS. So there is a lot of weak conductor. And no, everything is, it's just bad that we have this winter here in Quebec, because I can tell you that I would probably be there since a week.
Okay. How big is the program from the money side? So,
what do you mean?
Yeah, so $500,000, million or so something what you invest, or
actually?
No, not for these plans in this summer.
In this summer, we probably need, because we want a trench at surface with a hole, so we need at least 200,000 K.
Okay.
Yeah, $200,000 just to be able to trench it, and then we will decide if we left more money to go on a drilling program. So
it's an exciting time for you.
It is. It is. Or see, that's why I'm back in the exploration. I'm actually the owner of a shareholder of a drilling company. We have drill everywhere in the world, more than 60 drill rigs. So if I'm back here, that's because it's an interesting project. Really, really, and it's with a brand new company with a structure that I love.
Okay, that means a lot. Why my last question, and I will not going too deep into geological stuff that most people don't understand it. They are not from the business, so we present more the financial business.
I know,
but we get a feeling that you're really excited about this project. That's more than I can say. But one personal question, or last personal question: you speak a few words German. How it comes?
Ein bisschen. That comes because. Oh boy, when I was really young, I was traveling in Europe and fell in love with Germany. I made what we call Euro Vélo, because I'm French, and I was just with my bicycle. I made 4 countries there in 2 months, and finally I end up in Germany, and I stay there 6 months.
Wow.
So to wash my clothes, to be able to eat, to be able to drink. I know that German drink a lot, but no, see. No, that's why I learn a lot of words in Germany, and I love Friedrich Nietzsche.
Okay.
Also,
yeah.
So I just read it in German, and to be honest, that's it.
Wow,
that's a country, and I'm a F1 fan. So my God, you have a lot of good drivers there.
Yeah, that's a good reason why I come to Germany. Michel, thank you for the update. It's interesting to see, and it would be a pleasure for me when we can do an interview 6-9 months ago, when you see more about what the project really looks like.
Definitely, it will be a pleasure for me.
Ja, das war ein Interview mit dem Chefgeologen von X-Terra. Und vielleicht, ich wollte ja nicht ins Detail gehen, und 15,6 Gramm sind wirklich eine tolle Aussage, aber für mich war es wichtig, dass Sie ein Gefühl kriegen, wie optimistisch er vor dem Projekt ist. Und er hat selber gesagt, er ist wieder in den Geologiebereich gegangen, also den Explorationsbereich gegangen, wobei er war Mitinhaber einer Bohrgesellschaft oder ist noch immer. Und er ist deswegen reingegangen in die Exploration, weil das Projekt so faszinierend ist, und er glaubt, dass das ein Riesenprojekt wird. Und er hat selber angekündigt, ob sie es dann alleine machen oder über ein Joint Venture oder was auch immer, weiß er nicht, aber er ist auf jeden Fall extrem überzeugt von der Company. Die Company ist X-Terra, hinten sehen Sie auch noch das Symbol, das ist XTT, und ja, das war's von mir, von Michel, X-Terra, PDEC 2017. Tschüss und Baba.
Thank you. I thank you. Hope